guys, and welcome back to another vlog. Today we are just getting up, getting our day started. Avi's having her morning milk and we have some plans today. We are planning to go to my old horse farm where I had my horse boarded before Avi was born, and she has been loving farm animals and has been loving horses specifically. So we're gonna go see the horses. I am trying to plan to go see my mother today because she came back from France and she's hung out with Avi a couple times, but she hasn't really spent too much time with her as she normally does. She is in love with my mom. I already got my workout in for today and sweat it out already, so I did that. I'm gonna shower, but I think there's no use in doing that until we've gone to the horse farm because I will just smell like hay. She's kissing my feet. What are you doing? Yesterday, I made sugar cookies with Avi. And now I have like 3 plates of sugar cookies that need to be decorated. So I might do that. And to me, that's like super therapeutic. I love doing sugar cookies, and I did them for Avi's first birthday. I customized them, and her second birthday, I'm going to do them as well. It's not going to be as large as her first birthday, but we will have family and friends over, and my husband's best man in our wedding and best friend is going to be coming over from Colorado, and we're really excited to see him. He's never met Aviana. He came to my baby shower, but we are super excited to have him and some family and friends for her birthday. That looks like Mommy's old horse. And how about this? What's that? Put it in. And good job, honey. Hello friends, we are back home. Avi is taking a much needed nap. I am stretching her naps more so lately because she's only taking one of them now. So I'd rather her go down around 12 and sleep until about 2. And that gives me sufficient time to get things done in between, and maybe she even sleeps longer than 2 o'clock, who knows. But I am going to fold some laundry here while we catch up and chat. So at least I'm still getting house chores done. I was going to clean my kitchen because my kitchen currently has, like I said, like 3 plates of cookies all over it. But we're gonna push that to the side for now, and we're gonna fold laundry and we're gonna catch up. I am cleaning the couch cushions, and I'm trying to do that once a month. I will be so guilty to say, guys, I haven't done that in like 8 months, but now that we have a toddler running around, I noticed some crayon marks on my couch. I use that Puracy spray and it gets everything out. There was also a milk stain on the couch from when Avi has her bottles and she was a little bit younger, and she like tipped it over and the nipple of the bottle like had it fully leak out, and so I'm trying to get that stain out. I'm doing it in 2 batches though, as to avoid an overfilled washer, to make sure everything gets fully clean. Some other things that are going on. So as of right now, the house that we currently live in is my mom's rental property. And we are so thankful that she is letting us live in this house, because obviously this is not the market to buy a home. Apparently it's gonna start going down, but right now it's just not doable for us. The house 2 houses away from me just got put on the market, and it's within a decent price range, but also it's like literally 2 houses down, so that's kind of ideal. So tomorrow my mom and I are gonna go see that property, and we're gonna go walk it and see like if it's doable, if we like it, and then the plan would be to move out of this property into that house, and then my mom can rent this house and make some more income. We do pay my mom rent. We do not live here rent free. That house may or may not be more conducive to our family, only because this house we currently live in is a split level. And to be honest, I love this house. Like, I think that it's like a great starter house, especially for just like having one child, and you know, we have a dog. We were living in a really small apartment before this house, and it was like there was no way that Javi was going to be able to run around and learn to run or walk in that house. And then on top of it having, you know, a 80-pound dog. This house that we are looking at is also a split level, but the levels, when you walk in, you're into your living room. So if you've seen throughout my vlogs, the way that our front door is, when you walk in, you either have to go up or down. And so when you go up, it's all one floor. You have your bedrooms, living room, kitchen, everything is on that level. And then if you go down, there's the laundry room and the basement, which the basement is fully finished, and we have a garage. But the only thing is, with this house, when you walk in, you walk straight into the living room. There's a kitchen behind it. And then our patio, which I'm so thankful that we have a deck, is enclosed, but it's off our bedroom, the master bedroom. This patio, it leads to a patio, and then outside it has a full deck up top, and everything's fenced in, which is nice for the dog. But that is off of the kitchen, which I think is a little bit nicer for more entertainment. And this kitchen we have right now is a galley kitchen, which my mom put in all of the work for that kitchen, and everything is done to the nines. Like, it is beautiful. It has everything that you could want in it. The only thing that sucks is that it's a galley kitchen and there's 0 light coming through it because we're wall to wall with another neighbor. The way that this kitchen is set up is it's still like the back wall against the other neighbors, because it is a split level and a split family home. With the big sliding door in the kitchen, it has so much more natural lighting, which I really like, and I like that open concept with the living room and the kitchen being combined that way. So it's something that we have to obviously look into, but I will update a little bit more probably in this same vlog, because this is going to be beyond one day, and I will let you know how that looks and turns out. For the rest of our day, I'm going to be doing some pork tenderloins for dinner. I also cut some of the Swiss chard down that was in the front yard since it had to come out anyways. I'm going to make some cream Swiss chard to go with the pork tenderloin, and since I have an abundant supply of sage, I'm thinking I might even do polenta cakes seared in a sage butter. My mom used to make that when I was young, and that was like, oh, that was literally one of my favorite like snacks after school. I would come home and she would have the polenta cakes hot with a little bit of the sage butter on top, and then she put a fried sage leaf. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was so spoiled. My mom is such a good cook. I was significantly more spoiled than my friends with the things that my mom would make for dinner. I haven't done that recipe, I think, ever, but I remember the way that she makes it. So that's what's on the menu for dinner. It's just seeming that we're having a pretty jam-packed day so far, which is never a bad thing. These are one of my favorites. Laundry's all folded, update is complete, and we are going to get right into making some dinner, and I will touch base when Avi wakes back up. Avi just woke up and she is having some pizza. She had so much fun at the horse farm, guys. She did not want to leave. You had way too much fun. I just finished up doing all of the cushion covers. I'm actually hanging them over my banisters right now because I have nowhere else to dry them. I just do a flash dry in the dryer for 15 minutes to start them, and then I hang them because I'm afraid that running it through the dryer will shrink them. While she's eating and preoccupied, I'm going to take this moment to vacuum the couch real quick because, as you saw, you always find lovely things in the couch when you lift up the cushions. So luckily it wasn't that bad. My husband is going to be home from work in the next 20 or so minutes. So he will probably shower real quick, and then he's gonna hang out with Avi for a little bit while I crank out the rest of dinner, which is just a pork tenderloin. That's pretty much it for the agenda for tonight. So I think that we might end today right here and stay tuned for tomorrow because we are doing that house tour, which is super exciting. It's another day. Avi and I got back from music class. Guys, that is one of the best things I've done with her, and she loves it. My mom signed her up. It's one of the sweetest things that my mom has done for her, was sign her up for that music class, and she loves it. Next Thursday is the last session for that period that we have paid for. So we are gonna sign her up for the next 2 months as well. Avi just had some lunch. I myself am having cheese and crackers with pepperoni. She needed a nap. I am trying the new 12 to 3 schedule that she was on yesterday because, guys, that was like a godsend to be able to have 3 hours to like maneuver the house, read a little bit, reset, get dinner started. Holy crap, that was like a game changer, and that is going to attempt to be the new routine. We will see how that goes, but the one nap has been doing well. I'm just gonna fill you guys in a little bit about the house that we went to see today. I think that the house that I'm currently in is like nicer, it's like done nicer, but there's more light in the kitchen and it just feels a little bit more like a separated house because of the 2 floors separating the living room and kitchen as opposed to everything being on the same floor like we currently have. There is still a lot to be determined on that, but we'll see. It might not be the right time. The apartments across the street from me were built recently, and 2 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms are going for $8,400 a month. One of them was 10. Like, that's ridiculous. I'm sorry. I don't care where you, like, that's Manhattan pricing. Who's moving into this? And the scary part is, like, there are U-Hauls, guys, parked up. I've seen 3 this month. I don't get that. That's like buying a used car every month. Crazy. I am super lucky because tonight my mother is cooking, so I'm going over to her house for dinner. She is making this Korean fern bracken soup, but oh my God, you guys, it is so, so good. Like, it is unreal. That means I do not have to cook dinner. I'm going to finish up my coffee. 75 Hard has been treating me well. I'm feeling like I have more of a routine. I also am just feeling like I'm in the mom era of like taking care of me to take care of them, if like that makes any sense. I am waking up with my husband at 6:30 in the morning, getting a start to my day, having that time to myself before my daughter wakes up, getting him out the door with lunch, with coffee, and then crushing a workout, enjoying a hot coffee. This is not my first coffee. This is my second coffee. And the first coffee was hot and delicious. This one is reheated, but rightfully so. I highly, highly recommend waking up before your baby wakes up. There are so many opportunities that I'm trying to pursue at the moment, but YouTube and then working part-time now really allows me that flexibility, and I'm really grateful for that. I did wash the entire couch cushions, which they air dried, and they were luckily able to get put on this morning. At least the couch is all reset nicely, and the cushions feel a little bit better because I've reshaped them a little bit. So I love this couch. I love the fact that I'm able to unzip and just throw it in the washer. I love the IKEA couch for that specific reason. And if we needed replacement cushions in the future, we can always just purchase new ones, which I love that. So I'm gonna finish up some lunch and spend some time on me. Since the house is clean, I don't need to cook dinner. I'm going to allow myself an hour of me time, reading, sitting, watching YouTube, whatever my heart desires for 1 hour. So I'm setting a timer and we are going to have some self-love time. Good morning. It is the following day. I ended up going to sleep last night at like 7 p.m. and I have to say it was wonderful. I highly recommend doing that every now and then. Matthias is at work already and Avi and I are planning to head out to the grocery store. So I am this week doing a full week of meal prep, and that will all be included in the next video. So I am heading to Walmart actually right now to see how I can feed my family of 3 in meal prep for 1 week with a very limited budget. There is a YouTuber and blogger that I follow named Lizel Jane, and she has some wonderful recipes that are low-calorie meals that are filling and easy to meal prep, and that sounds like my type of game plan. So we are gonna try a week of that and just see how it goes. There is no expectations on it, there is no pressure for it, but I definitely want to try to simplify our dinner routines, especially with a toddler. It is a lot of work, so I'm hoping that meal prepping in this fashion can alleviate some of the dinner time craziness. And now being home and cooking breakfast, lunch, and dinner for my family of 3 has been a lot in the kitchen. We are heading out to Walmart right now, but I'm going to end this vlog here and start a new vlog. And so thank you so much for joining us in Days in Our Lives, and we look forward to seeing you in the next vlog. Bye guys.